Hey, what's going on, Bear Bull Traders? Good to see everybody this morning. It's a new week. We're really excited. For most of you who don't know out there in YouTube land, our boss, Andrew, is back safely. He's come down from Everest, so thanks to everybody for all of the comments, the likes, the subscribes, the prayers and the wishes and all that stuff. We really appreciate that. Unfortunately, just because of some internet and still being in the transition process, we couldn't have him back on tomorrow, but he will be back on doing recaps very soon for everybody, which I know you're all very much looking forward to. So in the meantime, we got you another recap coming from me and my fearless compadre, the prophet of profit, Brian Pesum. We got some pretty good trades for you. Sir, how was your weekend? How's everything going?
My weekend was great, thank you. I didn't get down to the beach like you did, but yeah, no, had a pretty good weekend. And of course, in Canada here, we're working on a long weekend here, so today is a holiday, sort of.
Nice.
Yeah, but anyway, good weekend, and I know you had a good weekend too.
Yeah, absolutely enjoying a little bit of the weather that Florida has to offer. Advantages of being in a tropical paradise. The beach is but a moment away.
Hmm.
So it certainly did that. So you and I, looks like we kind of had some similar eyes today. We both kind of got focused on Google. You, being a little sharper than I, got into it a little faster in the beginning and caught a beautiful breakup, I know, on it. I got a little bit later, which people can see on the screen. But what were you seeing at the Open that got you rocking
Yeah,
on this thing?
just seeing the strength, and Google has been strong, as has been a lot of the other sort of AI plays, and yeah, just Google was actually mentioned in the room too, so I just happened to pull a chart up and yeah, just took it long on that nice breakout at the open, and yeah, just wrote it up. We got took a bunch of partials on the way up, and yeah, overall it was a good day
Nice.
with Google.
Yeah,
Nice
I
opening range
remember I
breakout.
started looking at Google kind of, I think you had pretty much partialed out of it and you're starting to say, yeah, it's getting a little extended here above this daily level. And then I started
Hmm.
looking at it. And so what people are, this program here I'm going to show you is called Bookmap for those of you out on YouTube. It's really handy program. And what you can see is Brian at the Open, he was talking about how strong Google looked. And you can see here, look at these large orders on Google to the top side. So we were definitely very bullish at the open, but as we ripped away, we left this lagging very large bid at 123 behind. So as we started to get up near, which for us cam traders is our R6, which is really like a high resistance area, we expect to start seeing a lot of algorithmic selling. We got this really big selling started to hit up in that level, and a seller, you can see this weak line here, a seller actually started coming in front of everything. And that kind of gave us an idea that it's probably about time for us to take some profit. And you can see as we started to sell, look at these red dots just showing the large amount of selling as we came down. So that's basically what I played. As we got topped out here, I went ahead and went short. I put my order on the other side of R6 here, a little bit above 126.50, where our next large order was, that that line that you saw coming in, right? And then I got to move back down partial at VWAP and then at R4. And I've got a little bit I'm still holding on to. I might cut the rest of that if it gets much higher than this, but I think there's a really good chance I could get an exaggerated move to the downside back to the open price if this works in my favor. So I may just hang on to this and see what happens. But it took a little bit of patience because everything started ripping a little bit faster than I was ready to get into. So I had to hang out for a minute to get into this one. But got me a nice short on it here in the long run there. So you played on the way
Yeah.
up, and then we just shook hands, traded some shares, and I played it on the way
Yeah,
down.
that's right. Yeah, and that's about where I got out, right at that sort of that level that was yesterday or Friday's high, I should say, just sort of underneath it, which was R4, I believe. So, or no, we're getting up to. It was actually closer to R. Anyway, whatever, it was up close to the up close to Friday's high. So
Yep.
that was the area I wanted to get out of it,
Yeah, absolutely. And on Friday at
and it
that
worked
high,
out
we had a
perfect.
really big rejection that sold off all day from that level. So it was a good spot to start thinking of at least some resistance. So I think we were both dialed in there, and per usual, we ended up making some money. So I mean that's
Hmm.
always fun.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, everybody, this
Yeah.
is our recap for the day. You know, not an overly exciting day, but some really nice, solid moves on a fast-moving ticker that gave us some good opportunities. If you enjoyed today's recap, please take a moment, throw a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, algos. You know how it all works. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you around and look forward to seeing you in the chat room. Thanks for everybody. Keep it green.
Right on. Have a great day.